A recent splash of racist propaganda in Billings and on other college campuses across the state has spurred an uneasiness that we have felt here before. In fact, 25 years ago this week, this town's response to an act of racist violence pushed a local movement into a worldwide model. Tonight, we look back on how this community united and fought back against hate. "25 years ago, Billings saw a broken window, their neighbors intimidated, and said very clearly, not in our town. The Schnitzer home, decorated for Hanukkah, turned to a crime scene when a brick smashed through a child's bedroom window. Horrified, the community knew what to do. Word went out. The flame of solidarity spread quickly. Menorahs went up in windows all across the city.
If you don't have one already, to take one home and place it in your window.
It was this symbol that sent Billings to national fame for its Not in Our Town movement. But the racial tension and the community response network to combat it was a year in the making. The previous fall, when skinheads terrorized a black congregation, the community response was swift.
If we educate our people, our young people, and if we tell them that they can say no and they must say no, there's really no way that these white supremacists can get a toehold in the city of Billings.
We can live together in Billings in peace and in harmony, and we can be a people together.
Then in January of '93, churchgoers celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Day were met with a surprise.
When people returned to their cars, they had flyers on the windshields from the Ku Klux Klan. And we felt compelled at that point, as faith communities, to be conveners of a community response.
Margie McDonald, then executive director of Montana Association of Churches, says she got some good advice. Hate speech, left unchecked, will only escalate.
They said, when things like this happen in your community and it's targeting minority groups, that it's really incumbent on the wider community to be proactive and highly visible in their response, because people who are the targets are looking over their shoulders asking, is this okay here? Is this acceptable in Billings, Montana? You know, we weren't in the business of censoring hate speech. We don't do that in this country, but we could be in the business of censure, which is speaking up against it.
Reports community members refuse to let hate groups gain the upper hand.
In our town, no more hate! Not in our town, no more hate!
The message is clear. Montanans are fed up with hate groups. Today, hundreds of people line the streets to fight back.
Just let these people know that we don't want them here.
We stand side by side to decry the lies, the fear, and the hate.
Don't let anyone ever tell you that speaking out for justice is not necessary. To be silent in the face of prejudice is somehow to be a part of it. We must stand together and we must speak out.
As the year went on, acts of hate grew. A house covered in racist graffiti.
I haven't done anything to anybody. I mean, I got 4 kids. I see no reason why anybody had any reason to do this.
Headstones overturned in a Jewish cemetery. But the community did not back down.
Today, more than a dozen painters went to work. They scraped away swastikas and racial slurs aimed at Dawn and her children.
I'm really glad that there's people that do care. I'm glad there's people that are willing to help.
It's just a tremendous turnout. Tonight, the people of Billings said we won't tolerate this hatred that
we did not want our community to be a place that silently accepted it or ignored it.
When they see what we've done here, I think they'll realize that what they're up against is a little bit stronger than what they really are.
People really did stand up.
By the time the images of that broken window spread across the city, the town had its response ready. No hate, not here, not in our town.
I want us to take it personally when this happens to a family in our community, and not to think that this is something that is someone else's problem. It is our problem, and we need to confront it like it's our problem.
The Not in Our Town movement led the way for other communities across the country to push out hate. It was featured in a PBS documentary, and it was even turned into a children's book. Jay.
All right, thank you. Great report, Janelle.